Okay, so Mr. Abdul,
Yes, sir.
where are we? What have we done so far?
And
If
lesson
you summarize
5.
the whole class in 2 paragraphs from where we are up till now, what would you say we have
Come
done in
again,
class?
sir.
If you were to summarize all what we have done since the beginning of the class up till now in 2 paragraphs, what would you say about what we've done?
Beginning of the class today.
Yes, beginning of the class, up till now.
We have done the project. We are thinking sustainability at this point.
No. No. From beginning, like a rough summary of all what you have been doing.
I get you. That's why I put it in 2 words. All that we have done, we have planned, we have built the team, we started the work, we did the work, we keep the team on track, and now we want to look at it, okay, as a business, the project as its as a subject, as a subset of the entire business. So more or less talking about the value and economic value that whatever project will bring to the business, talking about bottom line. I think that's where we are now. If we did the project, what it's summarily, if we did the project well, if there is no cohesion between what we did and the business goal, it's as good as we have not done anything. So that's why it's important that we keep the business in mind.
See? Thank you very much. There were some things that we were raising earlier that I kept telling you that we'll get to it. What this area is largely about is that projects don't get done in a vacuum. Most times, most projects are done in an environmental context of an organization or a business. So now we want to discuss about, as much as we understand the technicalities of project management, we need to not lose sight of how do I put it, of the context in which business is doing its work, in which the project is being executed. Environmental factors. You know, we talked about EFs, OPs. What are those things we need to put into consideration? Let's start with, this lesson has 5 topics. Manage compliance requirements. Evaluate and deliver project benefits and value. Evaluate and address internal and external business environment changes. Support organizational change. Employ continuous process improvement. You can see from all of these things now, it's not core inside of project management we're talking about here. What we're talking about here is largely around the interfacing between the need for the project and value to the organization. The interfacing between the need for the project and some other environmental variables, environmental constraints, environmental issues. Part of that is change management. Fine, you've been able to get the project to work, yes. But you are bringing that project back into an organization. How do you ensure that the organization can actually take the project? How do you ensure that the organization can actually, they've done all the necessary realignment to be able to flow with what the project requires? Have you managed your change? Because at the end of the project, you hand over now. When you hand over, are there people to hand over to? Matters of training, matters of support. What happens after the project? Does the project even align with the organization's goals? So those are those things that you want to discuss here. Because at the end of the day, the project has to be of value to the organization. If it is not of value to the organization, then the project is called a failure, is deemed a failure. So that's what you want to investigate.